So by this point, I think everyone's gathered how important I feel that attitude is in life. It really does play 90% of a role in everything we do, from relationships to health to fitness to career. And it plays such a huge role. And on a wet Wellington summer day, it's got me thinking about the saying, when it rains, it pours. So we've probably all heard of this saying. It's always focused around negatives, and a really interesting thing to look at how one negative event can really change the course of someone's entire day. So what I want to do is do an activity with you today, which will allow you to understand how that works a little bit more, the concept of that, and actually give you the control to be able to control your day when stuff like that happens. So the activity, what I'm going to be able to get you to do today is to close your eyes. And when I get you to close your eyes, I'm going to have you open them and give you a short time period where you can look around and find objects that are black in colour. Okay, so you're going to have to look for objects that are black. And then I'm going to tell you to close your eyes again, okay? So I want everyone to close their eyes now. And when I tell you, open your eyes and look around for objects that are black. So have your eyes closed and open your eyes and look for objects that are black. So anything that's black, 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 black. Find as many as you can, black, black, black. And then close your eyes again. Cool. Now, while your eyes are closed, I'm going to get you to this same activity again, but I'm going to get you to look for objects that are red, okay? So, open your eyes and go. Objects that are red. Red, 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 red. As many red objects as you can. Red, 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 red. And close your eyes. Cool. You can open your eyes again now. Now, what you would have done, I'm sure, when you'd done this activity is you would have looked for objects that are black, and you would have seen all these objects that are really stand out black. So if I look around my room now, you can probably see behind me some of the window frames are black. I've got a bin in the corner with a black lid. But you probably would have, because the aim of the game is to find as many black objects, you probably would have seen stuff that's like grey, and you probably would have gone, that can be black. Or you would have seen stuff that maybe is a darker shade of blue, and you would have just made it black for the activity. And the same would have happened for the red. You would have found standout objects that are red. You can't see any behind me, but as I look around the room, I can see a lot of posters and stuff that are red. But there was probably objects that are, say, orange or maybe a certain shade of brown that looked close enough to red for you to go, yeah, that can be red. And you would have just turned them into red. Now, it's an interesting game because when you view that as positive and negative, so the red being positive and the black being negative, that's how a day actually goes. When you says it rains, it pours. When the negative event happens, it puts you in a negative mind frame. So when you're looking around, you're actually seeing all the negatives, all the blacks, and then stuff that isn't even necessarily a negative, you're making negative. So stuff that's grey or dark, it's just a medium, you're making into a negative, and vice versa. When you're having one of those positive days and everything seems to be going great, it's because you're in a positive state of mind. So you're noticing all the red stuff because you're looking for it, all the positives. But then stuff that isn't even necessarily a positive, you're making positive because you're turning it into it. So when next day that you have a negative event that happens to you, or a negative event, basically what I want you to do is just use it as a single occurrence. Put yourself into a positive state of mind. So as a little activity of what you can do after watching this, for the rest of the day, depending on when you're watching this, I want you to look for 10 to 20 things that are real positive in the day. And on your phone, on a notepad, but easily on your phone, write down these 10 to 20 positive things that happen to you throughout the day. And you'll notice how it changed your state of mind, and how your day plays out is a lot better and a lot more enjoyable. So do that as an activity, guys. Look for the positives. Don't just seek out and just do a normal neutral day. Look for the positives. You'll start noticing them a lot more around you, and stuff that isn't even negative or positive will start becoming positive. It's a lot better day to enjoy.